Welcome back. I welcome you all. I am Rahman. I hope you are all well. You are in the good team. I am also well, and I'm in the good team. I'm gonna start a new episode, Chunnu Munshi, whose name is, how do you like this episode? Of course, let us know how the events are. You gave a lot of love to Tuesday's episode, and no one always misses Tuesday's episode. I noticed this. It is actually in the middle of the week, so maybe that's a reason for us. I don't know for sure, but we are struggling a lot with Sunday. Similarly, on Tuesday, whenever I come I see that you join us, and you all join. We will read your comments again. In the middle, we will have a guest. Join us, we will talk to him. Let's not talk too much, we will go straight to the event today, and I hope you will stay from the beginning to the end. Let's start. Today I'm listening to another name of Maliha. Welcome back. I welcome you all. I am Rahman. I hope you are all well and in a good group. I am also well and in a good group. I will go to a new incident. I am reading it as it is written. Assalamu alaikum Rahman Bhai. How are you? I asked. I am always well and always in a good group. Then he writes, because at this time, people are bad and some people in the bad group want to be good, but some people cannot be. I hope that by the infinite mercy of Allah, you are well and in the good group. I am also well. I am in the good group. I am Maliha Ahmed, writing from Uttara, Dhaka. I am currently a student of intermediate first year and working in a private office. Due to the busyness of studies and office work, I want to come to the studio to tell the story, but it does not happen. So I request you to read the story. I've been listening to horror story for a long time, but I've never shared any incident. Because it is very difficult to find time between studies and jobs, so I am writing in between my daily studies and work. Since this is my first incident, I will forgive any unintentional mistakes in writing American Horizon docs. Its moderators, Tainov Tushar, Sabat Alam Mustafa Alam Roman. If you don't like this incident, you can also write it through them. No, I am not doing that. I am reading in the way you are writing. He says, Mom, I don't understand Dad. The incident happened a long time ago, around the 70s. The incident happened in a village under Ashtagram police station in Tishorganj district. I heard the incident from your grandmother. The incident happened with your grandfather. Your grandfather was a muazzin. His name was Janmia. But your elder mother, your grandfather's mother, affectionately called him Chunnu Mia. From then on, everyone called him Chunnu Mia. And when he got the responsibility of the muazzin, everyone called him Chunnu Munshi. You know what the muazzins usually do in the mosque? They have to call the worshippers to the 5 daily prayers through the adhan. Then your grandfather was in charge of the muazzin in the mosque of your village for many years. Your grandfather was a familiar face to everyone in the village. Now I come to the main story. Since your grandfather was a muazzin in the village mosque, that is why he got up to give the Fajr Azan as usual. But for some reason he felt that the time for the Fajr Azan was almost over. He hurriedly performed ablution, got dressed, and went out. But he could not guess at that time that it was not yet time for the Fajr Adhan. The minimum clock time was 2 or 3 hours left. You know, in the 70s there wasn't much water in the clock, although the rich people had 2 ones. Let's talk about those things. Your grandfather, seeing the moon, thought it was a long time ago, so he hurriedly took big steps and started walking towards the mosque. At the beginning, it is necessary to give the distance from your grandfather's house to the mosque and the description of the road. The distance from the house to the mosque was 5 to 10 minutes. As soon as he left the house there was a pond. Next to it was a tree. I don't remember what kind of tree it was. As soon as your grandfather came to the pond, his eyes fell on a branch of the tree. He saw a very big owl sitting there. He kept thinking that owls are usually seen at midnight. So did I leave early? Later. But when he saw the light it seemed like it was a long time ago. So why was the owl sitting on the branch? He asked himself. In response he said, maybe the owl is sick. Then he started walking again to the mosque. Why did it seem as if someone was repeatedly warning him, forbidding him from moving forward? Because the night had not yet overcome its silence. Thinking that your grandfather had made a mistake, he kept moving forward. He could see from a distance that he had almost reached the mosque. Your grandfather got up. As soon as he reached the mosque, he started asking, what was I thinking wrongly all this time? I had reached the mosque, but who knew that the real fear was waiting for him inside the mosque? Whenever your grandfather unlocked the mosque and stepped inside, a bloodless incident happened to your grandfather. Your grandfather saw a group of very tall people dressed in Punjabi, coming from somewhere at the speed of a bullet. He stood there completely still. He did not know how long he stood like that. After a while he fell unconscious on the ground. Before he lost consciousness he heard some vague words that he could not understand. According to him, this language was not of this world or any other world. Then, as soon as he regained consciousness, he found himself inside the mosque. He saw many worshippers standing in a group around him. and the Imam Sahib was sitting next to his head. It was dawn by then. Then your grandfather asked the Imam Sahib how he came here. The Imam Sahib replied that after the prayers, some worshippers saw him lying outside the mosque. Then they all grabbed your grandfather and brought him inside the mosque. Imam Sahib asked your grandfather, "What happened? You prayed with us and went out first, and why did you faint when you went outside?" Hearing Imam Sahib's words, it was as if he fell from the sky. He couldn't find any logic in Imam Sahib's words. After a while, your grandfather said, "I haven't even called for the Fajr prayer yet, and you are saying I prayed with you. Now I have regained my consciousness." Hearing Imam Sahib's words, the devotees present, including Imam Sahib, looked at your grandfather in surprise. So who did they see? Your grandfather heard them talking to each other. Then everyone grabbed your grandfather and brought him home. The next day, your grandfather developed a high fever and fell ill. The next morning, Imam Sahib brought another Imam Sahib, his friend, from the mosque in the neighboring village, the one who works with these supernatural things. He said that when your grandfather went to the mosque and started opening the gate, many good jinns were in the mosque and worship. When your grandfather entered the mosque, an obstacle came to the worship of the jinns. Your grandfather got angry with your grandfather and attacked your grandfather. But since your grandfather was the muazzin of this mosque, he did not harm him in any way and scared him unconscious and took them to their country. And since the call to prayer for Fajr was not given in the mosque, so one of them, a good jinn, took the form of your grandfather and performed the call to prayer for Fajr and the prayer. That is why the Imam Sahib and the worshippers saw your grandfather after the prayer. And since your grandfather was a good person, he left him outside the mosque without harming him in any way. So Rahman Bhai, this was the incident. I do not know how scary the incident was, but I heard this from my mother. It is a true incident that happened to my grandfather. It took me about a week to write the incident. I have no pain or sorrow, whether you select the incident or not. Thank you very much to Russell brother. If the incident is selected, please let me know by requesting. Maliha wrote this incident. Maliha Ahmed. He is sharing his phone number and current address, Uttara Dhaka. You have written a wonderful incident, and your incident was selected for that reason. I hope you are happy, and those who listened to it also enjoyed it. Let's go to our next incident. Welcome back, I am Russell. I hope you are all well. You're in the good group. The time is 11:44 p.m. in the evening. Many Mehedis have joined me this time, and many Mehedi are in Cox's Bazar right now. There is no electricity there, and I heard on his mobile that the status of his mobile's charge is also very bad. He will join us directly. Mehedi from Cox's Bazar, can you hear me? Anik Mehedi, can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum brother, I can hear you. Yes. I can hear you clearly. Loud and clear. I have several more stories. We will tell those stories. But since you have such a situation, and your mobile is, since there is no charge, and you are not able to charge it.
So I want to go straight to your story now first. If you start your story, I have also told you your name. I have also told you where you are. You can tell me where your home is. Then we will go straight to your story. Jai Assalamu alaikum. Dear brothers and sisters of Islam, brothers and sisters, wherever you are listening from, and my name is Rahman Bhai. My home district is Gopalganj. I live in Cox's Bazar, so there is a fault in the power line due to heavy rain and storms, due to which the phone charge has decreased. And whatever it is, I will try as much as I can, and I am very happy to be able to be direct with Russell Bhai. And anyway, I will go straight to the point without talking too much. And what is it? Many things happen in people's lives, and many people are very curious in their lives, or many things do not happen in their lives, or they are hopeful, and so on. I am a big fan of Rahman Bhai. I would not sleep if I did not listen to it every night. So one or two small things like this happened to me, but I have not been a victim of any major ghosts, so I was curious and also scared. So once I was in Gopalganj, our home, so around 2020, then it was around the end of 20, at a time when the effect of Corona was gone. I went to work from Gopalganj city, and by the time I finished that work, the afternoon passed, and then on the way back, I went to the market, and after the market I bought a big fish from that market, and brought it home. So we had to come home from Gopalganj city by easy bike, or auto, or whatever. So on the way back, what happened was that autos had serial numbers again. So after the evening there was no traffic, no passenger traffic. The cars became very slow. By the time we left the car, it was almost night. It was full of people. So anyway, even though it was night, there was nothing to do. We had to come. So when I left this car and got down to our market, there were two markets. One was accessible via the highway, the other was accessible via the inside. And a small road. So I'm coming through that small road, and what's the point? The market where I'm getting off is a small market. On one side of the market is a dirt road, meaning a brick road, and on the other side is your asphalt road. On the asphalt road of the market, go ahead and cross the four, meaning a four or shako, and there's a canal. We have to cross that to go home. Again, if we go this way, we can cross the bridge and go through that brick road. So basically the thing is that the place in front of me, the brick road, there is a lot of empty space there. It is empty at that time, but it is not very dark. And still, in that village, no one goes there except for special work. It is still dark, and I get a different feeling. And on one side of that road is a canal, on the other side is rice field, which means cultivated land. And if you look far inside that land, there was a cremation ground. What else did people burn there? Hindus have not burned people there for a long time, but because of the non-burning, due to the lack of people, there is so much forest there. Even during the day I feel terrible, rustle by. When I pass that place, my eyes almost fall on that house or that old crematorium, and I feel curious. I also feel so scared. And what if I go through that path? I feel a kind of fear. So what did I do then? I took a cigarette in my hand. Since I was a little scared, I would go through that path alone. It was a little scary, so I thought that if I had a cigarette with me, maybe it would take a little courage. Anyway, I bought a cigarette from the shop and started walking a long way, pulling on it. I have that bag of fish in my hand. If the cigarette runs out, I will feel bad again. I will feel scared. I will feel terrified. Still, I am actually walking without thinking about the 7 steps. Now, a cigarette is not something to be kept. It burns. So when I was walking, I had so much courage when I was at home, but after leaving the house, when I came to that empty place, ramen bai, there was a kind of panic in my mind. Such an environment, that even if you call someone in that place, they won't hear my call. So immediately, I think my eyes go towards that crematorium. So I see that crematorium, and the road where I am standing, that bill, and what about the bill, a light in the middle of that bill. When I say light, if it is the light of a hurricane or a torch, it spreads everywhere. This light is limited to that place only, it doesn't spread. Such a big light, and the light of a hurricane is small, it is huge. It means that to me, that light is coming towards me quickly. Now I have become a little bit of an insider. Again, if I read that situation, it is normal to feel a little scared. Then again, the cigarette is burning in my hand. It burns in such a situation. It ends. And I walk forward. My path is somehow not burning, and that light was coming towards me very quickly. Then Ramen brother noticed that the trees on that side meant there was no storm, no wind, nothing.
We have to end today. Those who have been with us till now have listened. Many people have joined us today. That is a great feeling. After a long time, we are listening to so many people together, and that is a great joy for me and for all of us. I hope that you will be with us like this, that you will always be by our side. If you liked this episode today, then definitely share it with your friends. If you liked any part of today's episode, let us know in the comments section. And of course, those who are listening but have not subscribed, please subscribe. There are all great stories, and you will like every story that you will listen to. We will listen together, the stories of that day. There will be surprises, there will be studio sessions. Everything will be a wonderful episode. I am leaving here like today, in the hope of giving you a wonderful episode.